Summer is sort of a totally missed opportunity for kids to be engaged in learning.
Croft is a program developed for students who need extra support during those summer months so that they don't lose their tracks going back into school in the fall.
We have 12 students and 4 teachers. That's a pretty good ratio, and it goes far beyond just students and teachers.
We combine pretty rigorous academics with a lot of just fun stuff too. Those kids get to have fun.
In the morning we do instruction, so we get that one-on-one academic time, and then lunchtime, and then we come together and decide where are we going to take our adventurous minds today.
We're on the fast track to building community and to connecting with these kids. And when you connect with them, you're going to get the best out of them. They're going to give you the best they have.
Whoa. Students at Croft are in an environment where they're learning, and sometimes they don't even realize it because it's fun and it's engaging.
Every kid goes through this process where you see in their faces, they get here and they're a little scared, and then we just light a little spark. And 5 weeks later, each and every one of these kids, they have something that they're interested in. They have a fire inside of them that has been lit, that they want to learn.
If it wasn't for Croft, they'd probably never leave their living room, and they probably would be sitting around or playing video games all summer. Certainly they are getting to do things in the community that they otherwise wouldn't be able to do, and it opens their eyes that there's a big world out there.
During the school year, we ask the students to follow us. During the summer, we flip it around and we follow them to where they want to go, and we use those opportunities to teach.
How we know that they come back with a positive experience is the reflection the next day. We give them the opportunity to reflect on what did yesterday do for you, how did it impact you, what did you learn?
The best way to know that learning has happened is because they tell me that it's happening.
It is a highly important program for students. It has proven results. I have seen kids come back 3 years, and in my experience, with greater confidence as learners. Their scores have followed through on standardized testing to show improvement. And the confidence and the smile on those kids' faces, there's nothing else that can really replace that. It's a wonderful program.
Students are going to invest in teachers that care about them. And that's what we do. And kids, they start to work, and by the end of the summer, you can see major progress, major progress.
And their feedback alone is, guess what? I'm coming back next year.
My daughter was falling behind in school, losing interest in school, and we looked into it and we felt it was a good fit for our daughter, and so we progressed to moving her into trying it out.
I wanted him to go because I want him to understand who he is, knowing that he's not the only child that has these differences, that each and every child has differences.
I believe it was probably about a week into it that we realized that this was a different type of summer school program.
When he came home the first day, he had a big smile on his face, and I asked him, how did you like Croft? And he's like, Mom, I love it. I cannot wait to go back tomorrow morning.
That first year was a huge difference in her. Just at the end of the summer school program, there was a huge change in her attitude again towards school. And then come the end of the school year, it was like, Mom, I want to go to Croft again. And so we signed her up and she went for 2 more years.
Parents are actually quite floored with the progress that their students have made in 20 days.
We want adults in our society that are thinkers. And Shader Croft School makes students into thinkers.
The success of Shader Croft comes from a vision starting with just a few people, and everybody in the end saying, that was incredible, and we're going to do it again next year.
I personally do not believe that my daughter would be where she is today if it had not been for her attending Shader Croft.
You send your kid to Shader Croft, and it's going to transform him. I've seen it.